Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law it's not my fault she married a deadbeat and to deal with it? So I'm 25 and my husband is 28. We just had our first baby 4 days ago. I've just been released from the hospital yesterday. My mother-in-law is bombarding my husband with calls because she's old and sick and wants him to take care of her. My husband took 2 weeks off work to stay home with me and the baby to care for me after the C-section and bond with our daughter. Mother-in-law took that as him being free and available and refuses to acknowledge that he's not on vacation. It hasn't been easy. There were complications and I lost a lot of blood. I'm in a lot of pain to the point where I can't even stand up on my own. Our baby is very fussy and crying a lot. We're not really sleeping because she literally cries every hour. The first time mother-in-law called was literally 3 minutes after I gave birth and wanted him to go to her because she wasn't feeling well. She kept calling every hour when I was still in the hospital. My husband stayed with me the entire time. Because like I said, I lost a lot of blood and wasn't feeling well. He put his phone on Do Not Disturb and didn't turn it on until I was discharged. We were still in the hospital parking lot when she called. He answered, and when he explained the situation, she lost her absolute mind, and he ended the call. She hasn't stopped calling him, and he blocked her number last night at 4 a.m. after 73 calls from her. She started calling me this morning, and I tried to be polite, but after 15 calls between 7 a.m. and p.m. where she called me names, yelled at me and insulted me, I snapped and told her to leave us alone because we have a newborn at home. She said she doesn't understand why he can't go to her because her husband never took care of her after she gave birth and wasn't really involved with the kids until they were 3 to 4 years old, and I told her it's not my fault she married and had kids with a deadbeat and to leave us alone and figure her own out like an adult. My husband is on my side, but we're obviously biased considering the amount of stress we're under at the moment, so I'm asking because I don't know if it's just the stress and the hormones and we're actually the problem, or she is out of her mind to expect my husband to leave me alone at home in this condition. I'm posting here because I need unbiased opinions. I feel like an ass for what I said, and even if it's deserved, I shouldn't have worded my frustrations better. So am I the a-hole here?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
You might have a narcissist on your hands. She might actually have a problem if this is new behavior. You said she said her husband didn't take care of her after her kids, so does your husband have siblings? Not the a-hole. Your health and peace need to be preserved so you can get well and so you both can care for baby.
OP replied.
Hi, his siblings no longer have contact with her. His older brother 40 cut her off when he was 20 and his younger sister 21 cut her off at 18. My husband is the only one that still talks to her, and even that is limited. Mother-in-law and father-in-law also divorced a few years ago.
Not the a-hole. Your mother-in-law is crazy. Keep her blocked and keep the doors locked. 6 weeks of silence will do you a lot of good.